reaching for myself a cup of ambition and yawn and stretch and try to come to life. Jump in the shower and the blood starts pumping. Out on the streets, the traffic starts jumping with folks like me on the job from 9 to 5. Working 9 to 5. What a way to make a living. Barely getting by. It's all taking and no giving. They just use your mind and they never give you credit. It's enough to drive you crazy if you let it. 9 to 5 for service and devotion. You would think that I would deserve a fair promotion. Want to move ahead, but the boss won't seem to let me. I swear sometimes that man is out to get me. They let you dream just to watch him shatter. You're just a step on the boss man's ladder, but you got dreams he'll never take away. You're in the same boat with a lot of your friends, waiting for the day your ship will come in and the tide's gonna turn and it's all gonna roll your way. Working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living. Barely getting by, it's all taking and no giving. They just use your mind and you never get the credit. It's enough to drive you crazy if you let it. 9 to 5, yeah, they got you where they want you. There's a better life, and you think about it, don't you? It's a rich man's game, no matter what they call it, and you spend your life putting money in his wallet.
Hello. Greetings and good afternoon, evening, morning, whatever the case may be across these thousands of time zones we seem to have. There's not a thousand, really. Chloe, welcome in. Carrie, welcome in. She said hi and bye. She's a quitter. Bone Joby. Woo! Pebbles is here. She says she loves everyone, but Jeff especially. I think that's what that says. Anyway, very impromptu live stream. Got done with dinner and shopping, and well, we're just, you know, the down part of the evening. So I thought I'd come live for a bit and see what's going on. I got to increase my rankings in the Pebbles poll, the Pebbles scoreboard. When you're number one for so long and you drop to number 5, well, kind of lights a fire into your ass. So what's up with everyone? StreamYard link is pinned. I'm sure it is. Has to be. Because I did it many, many moons ago. Everything's set. The heart's removed. Even though I do miss getting all the great feedback from the hearts and party favor reactions. But I turn them off because people can't see. Because YouTube doesn't listen to the feedback of the people. It's been a hell of a couple days. People dying left and right. Shelley Farberis and Dolly Parton, Tim Curry today. That's our 3. It's usually in 3. So, but you know, I was asked. Actually, the reason I picked this version of that 9 to 5 song is because I heard something today that I really made me think. There's not many celebrities and entertainers that all or most Americans like. So, you know, you don't hear much bad about someone say, "Oh, Dolly Parton died, so what? Who cares?" People are like, "Yeah, you know what? She did some good. She's a good person." The lunar eclipse. Ooh, let's talk about that, Bon Jovi. Um, and I think, you know, I can't really think of a lot of modern younger celebrities today that unify people. Like some of the ones that are, passing away and dying now. I think there's this we're losing that grip on a technical like star. Like no matter where they are, they actually do shine and they actually do give um, hope, entertainment, whatever they give it to everyone. And we just don't have a lot of those influential type celebrities left. It's kind of sad. So the lunar eclipse will be happening tomorrow night, hopefully in 25 hours. I will be outside with a clear sky and hopefully a good video of this 96.8% total partial lunar eclipse. What do you mean, who cares? What? Wow, Pebbles, you don't care? Wow, I'm really surprised by that. Anyway, um, yeah, I'm gonna try to capture it. Now, Columbus weather, they say one thing and they deliver another. So you'll either see video of it or you won't. That's pretty much all I can promise you. Cher is still here and still hot. I don't know about the hot part. She's still here. We can't see anything. Who cares? Who cares about your three digits? My goodness, Pebbles. All we hear about is, oh my. But you know what? I hope you're okay. I'm not going around saying, who cares? Man, some people in Texas are just not cut out for the incessant Satan's ass that is happening down there. 110, is that all? Hell, Arizona was like 119. I'm kidding. Well, soon it'll be like 65 today. I know, and we were choking to death from the Canadian wildfires. 100 degrees, couldn't breathe, and then you put in Canadian campfire. Ugh. Deuce, how you doing? Damn you, Midwest folks. That's it. That's it, Bon Jovi. I know you just got surgery and we got repaired, but I'm about to knock your head off. I want to see your skeletal remains roll down the road and get my Louisville Slugger. Yeah, I wonder how many people change their cabin filters. Oh, it's not just burning, it's lightning strikes too. People out there going Shazam all the time trying to be a superhero. Yeah, that's right. That little head right there, that'll be rolling Bon Jovi. Where's Bon Jovi at there? That's a hell of a top hat. Is that a Tim Curry top hat? I like messing with Pebbles. She's medicated. She's feisty as shit. That's because of the evil, is it? Hmm. Hmm. Well, it's not striking the right place. There's Texas wildfires now. Don't talk about my top hat. I like it. I just wondered if it was for Tim Curry or not. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I know. I was thinking we checked ours and it was actually pretty decent, but it had been changed like last year. So yeah. So Bon Jovi, if you see Wingstar, tell her that there's a multitude of Halloween stores opening up in this next weekend. September 1st, there's like 10 of them. Sorry. Who is Bon Jovi? A friend of the channel at FOTC. Captain Marvel. Yes, Captain Marvel and Black Adam. Exactly. Yes, tell her with much haste. Mommy Mars is here. She skips right over Halloween and goes straight to Christmas, which is coming up. There's like 128 days left until we go back to boring January. I know. They're taking all the Michaels here in town. Not Michaels, I'm sorry, Joanne Fabrics. A lot of those fly-by-night furniture stores are empty now. So there's one furniture store. It was almost like a big Sunday superstore, and that, that's going to be a huge one. They've already got the banner out. They're just trying to get the product in. Dollar General. I tell you what, Dollar General and Dollar Tree crack me up. And I love Target does this too, but like the other day, well, probably a couple weeks now back, beginning of August, there was school supplies and Halloween. And now there's Halloween, Thanksgiving, and then soon there'll be Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. There's not a lot of Thanksgiving stuff though. I like celebrating. I don't know. Each holiday means something different to me from my childhood, but it was kind of cool. Yes, pumpkin spice lattes. Someone grab Pebbles a pumpkin spice latte piping hot, please. You got your Thanksgiving cornucopia. Ooh. Halloween's been out since June. Wake up, people. Well, they had to get through the heat and 4th of July. You don't like pumpkin pebbles? How about a chai spiced latte? Piping hot. I do think you can rush some holiday. I think some holidays do get rushed into. She said no pumpkin. Yes. We'll keep her though. Yeah, there's pumpkin spice everything at the stores now. You don't eat or drink. Okay, let me ask you a question. This may determine our friendship going out from here. Do you enjoy roasted pumpkin seeds? Do you like a challenge, Bon Jovi? You can bake her a pumpkin pie and fly down with it and say Pebbles. You don't. Okay, you don't like. Oh man. Okay. Mint chocolate chip sounds great. We got some of those drumsticks, mint and vanilla fudge and vanilla. Because Ohio weather can't decide whether it wants to be 50 degrees at night and 85 during the day. I hear we're supposed to get up to 90, but that should. I don't even think that's going to happen. I think someone's trying to hold on to summer. Uh-oh. We have a visitor to the stage, the panel, a distinguished guest of much honor. Oh, okay, I guess she's done. She dropped down on her own accord. I was just about to hit the button. Pebbles come back, you can blame it on Bon Jovi. There was a Cold Stone when we used to go to the mall down in this little town. Hey, Twisted Art Lady. There's a Cold Stone Creamery. And we have them here, but we also have Jenny's where you can get a pint of ice cream for $10. I'll tell you the big thing now is there's this coffee shop. It's no bigger than a little skate diner from the 50s, but it's called Seven Brew, and they have like 20,000 different combinations of drinks. That place is packed all the time. Hi, Pebbles.
Why'd you boot me?
I did not boot you.
Yes. And I had to accept your cookies.
Well, they weren't my cookies.
Well, somebody's cookies. And anyway, the reason I came up here was because don't you remember the rule I have about fruit?
All fruit is created equal.
No, I don't eat hot fruit. Anything that has hot fruit in it. I don't eat hot fruit. Hi, Mommy Mars. Hi, Twisted Art. Hi,
Hot.
Deuce.
Well, pumpkin pie can be cooled.
Well, I don't eat pumpkin anything. But like I don't eat apple pie, any kind of berry pie. Name a pie, and I'll
Mince pie, mince meat.
no. It'd probably be easier to tell you the pie that I do eat.
We know. Pecan pie.
Pecan. It's
I love
pecan.
saying it that way. It's pecan.
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 I eat pecan. I eat chocolate, and sometimes I think I've had lemon. Not my favorite, but I will eat it. And what else? I'm trying to think if there's any other kind. Mainly chocolate and pecan. I don't eat cobbler because it's got hot fruit in it.
Hot fruit. Pebbles
Who
is
is
not
that?
like hot fruit.
Who is that saying pecan pie is nothing but sugar? Gag.
Well, I give you.
Boot their ass.
I cannot be food judgmental. Guess who that is?
I have Asuka.
Correct.
Oh, I'll keep my mouth.
Asuka misses me so much. Key lime's good. Lemon icebox. I haven't had that in a while.
I think I've had those. I'm trying to think if I've had key lime, but I have had. I think my mom used to make those. No, maybe they were lemon pies. No, maybe they were icebox pies. I don't know. They were good. What? Pebbles doesn't like chili pizza spaghettis and sauce. Nothing with. Yes, I do. That's not me.
Yeah, but it's a fruit. Tomato's a fruit, not a vegetable.
Well, I don't eat tomato pie, but I do eat pizza. I do eat spaghetti if the sauce is right. And I will eat chili like on a chili pie or a chili dog. But it's got to be the right kind of chili. If it's not the right kind of chili, then no. I love pralines. Oh my God. What?
I like how Cass just comes in here
you
like,
hate pecan pie and pralines? Okay, you're not Texan. Well, that's true. Technically, tomato is a fruit. But I don't eat tomato pie, so. There's a tomato pie? Oh my God.
I gotta look that up.
Veggie chili. Never had that.
I have.
What's the purpose?
The best tomato pie. There it is.
Oh. But
cheesy southern potato pie.
But it wouldn't be like a dessert. Hi, Cass.
I think we should all make this.
Hi, everybody that came in. Don't make me a tomato pie.
I'm going to send it to you.
Or a hot fruit pie. A good old southern pecan. Or chocolate.
I'm going to have Twisted Art Lady make it. I'm gonna have Carrie go get it, and deliver it to Evelyn. Then all of you can drive down to Pebble's
Ooh,
house and say, "Dig in."
ooh, feta. I don't eat that shit. Oh, sorry. That did sound very nice.
Wow. Language,
I'm
Pebbles.
sorry. And I don't like, I have eaten it because my daddy used to make these really tall ones, but I don't like meringue. I like Cool Whip or whatever on it, that kind of topping.
Hmm. I
Yeah.
figured you're a
But
Cool Whip girl. You like the whipped
yeah,
cream.
I do. I do like a good whip thing. I
Mm,
mean, Cool Whip.
I'm sure
Cool
you
Whip.
do.
Cool
Yeah.
Whip. But in Texas, you mainly got to like pecan pie, steak, baked potato, some beans, and cornbread.
Yes. Anything that ends in O ends with an A.
Hmm.
Yes.
Hmm.
Don't make
You know,
Mommy Morris laugh too much.
hmm you know,
I know.
okra. Love. One of my most favorite things is fried okra, girl. Fried squash, fried okra. Well, you're not a girl, but you know what I mean. Fried
I was
okra,
gonna ask, who are you talking to?
fried squash. My daddy grew up, everything had to be fried. Fried zucchini, anything was fried. Fried potatoes, sometimes fried potatoes with fried squash and okra in the same pan. That
Fried
was
eggplant?
good. I never had that. I don't want to eat eggplants. That's for northerners.
No fried eggplant? That's good
No, I've
stuff.
never had eggplant. I don't think I want to. It looks yucky. I
It's
don't know.
great. I mean, the good thing is, the one thing, if you ever do make it, use some salt and let it sweat out some of its
Mhm.
bitterness.
Mhm.
Because I made the mistake of going, oh, that looks good, and taking a bite. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah.
Mm. I love fried steak. Oh no, no rare steak for me. I used to get it well done all my life, well done, but now I go for medium well. I mean, I have really changed. Yes. Oh, fried yellow squash, girl. That's one of my favorite things in the whole world. My mother and daddy made it both so good, and fried okra. And when we grew up, we got it from our own garden. Yes,
If I
we
inserted a Who
did.
Cares right now, would you get upset?
No, go ahead. Throw it out there.
Well, it's no fun if you're not
If
going
you
to
want
get
to
upset.
insult my childhood growing up that we had a garden, then go ahead.
Oh, we had the garden too. Trust me. Yeah, it was.
I bet mine was bigger.
I'm probably.
It took
Everything's
up
bigger
two
in
lots.
Texas.
That's right. It took up nearly 2 lots. Yep.
We had a half a backyard and 2 lots at the community garden center.
Mm-hmm. Not, well, ours
Hmm.
wasn't community. Ours was ours.
Well, we work together with people. We don't isolate our love
Uh-uh.
for
Well,
the
we don't
earth.
do any of that hippie bullshit.
Hippie bullshit.
We sure did. But my daddy came home after working his job and worked our garden. Well, we had to help too, like shell peas and all that kind of stuff.
No, you should have had
Shovel
it done
corn.
before he got home. The poor man could have rested a little bit, but no,
Oh yeah, right. Hmm.
slacker children. Um,
Oh wow,
uh,
Deuce, that's cool.
nice.
My granny had an apple tree, but it wasn't the kind of apples that I don't know how to explain it, that you'd actually like just eat as an apple. So she'd make apple like product like apple sauce, apple I don't know, apple this, apple that, bunch of apple
Apple
stuff.
bottom jeans.
Yeah, those two.
Hmm.
Why did Carrie say hi and then leave? Why did you make her mad?
I didn't make her mad. See, here's the thing. Well, let's
Mm.
talk. She's listening, by the way. So let's not anyone bullshit it. She's listening because she knows I'm gonna talk about her. So she said in a post, she's
Hmm.
probably not gonna be going live or being on panels much anymore. And so I
Oh,
said, oh, so when should we plan on seeing you and where? Because you know how people are. They say one thing, and then bam, they're doing it. It's fine, whatever. I don't care.
hmm.
But I think she's trying to resist the urge to come up on
Mm-mm.
panel. And I
You have
thought
that.
Texas women were stronger.
I'm sorry, Cass. You have that ability. Find out if somebody's watching.
Hmm. Cass knows everything.
God, Cass, are you the RIFB?
Shh, I can't tell.
Carrie, Carrie, Carrie.
Oh, Cass did the at Event Horizon thing that Dory told her about. Let's see. At
Does that
Yvette.
really work?
No. Here's the thing.
Mm.
You have to have typed in the chat. Twisted
Oh,
believes that Carrie is strong.
she's. Wait, what does this mean? Why do people feel the need to announce their intention? Well, it depends. In what way do you mean? Like their intentions to get married, have a baby, to
What are your intentions with my
commit
daughter?
murder,
Do
to
people
block
announce that a lot?
someone? What?
It takes a surprise out if you announce it. I'm going to murder someone on Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think he means like the intentions of like not going live, leaving, doing
Oh, that kind.
panels. Oh, you have an extension, Cass? Do you want to share with people, Cass?
Oh, she's got special equipment.
Yeah, she should share with the class, Cass.
Share with the class, Cass.
I was thinking about all of you when I went to Texas Roadhouse tonight, and
Oh, you suck.
I said, wow, imagine being named after a state that you're not even headquartered in.
Yeah, that
Because
does
Kentucky
suck.
Roadhouse kind of sounds a little different to me. It sounds like an outhouse.
Yeah.
But yeah, yeehaw! We had like 6 birthdays there tonight, or people assuming their birthdays so they could get yeah. We had to do a yeehaw.
Wow.
Of course, you know me. I went
Mm-hmm.
yeehaw.
Yeehaw.
I did see Super Serial tonight.
What?
There's this guy about 5'3" and a cowboy hat. Cowboy hat was bigger than him. If you'd have stood it on his head, it would have been as tall as him. And he kind of looked like he just got back from Trader Joe's. And so he went by me. I said to my wife, holy shit, that's Super Serial. She goes, who? I said, don't worry about it. It's not important. And then, so I decided to test it out. I said, hey, Super. And the guy turned around. I said, oh, shit. It's him.
Did he have the boots with the fur?
He was dressed. He was dressed like most Ohio rodeo people are. He had the black cowboy hat. Hadn't shaven in a few days. Had a cross necklace that he's borrowed from Caroline Levitt. He had a cut off black T-shirt, jeans, light jeans, like the light blue, and boots.
Did he have a tattoo of a banana?
Did he have a banana tattoo on his arm?
Yeah.
I didn't look, but you know what? Hey, it's possible. I think he probably thought I said, "You're super." I said, "No." I was like, but,
"Hey, super! Yeah, that's me. I'm a super."
You know, guy. I should have just took a picture of him and said, "Hey, what do you guys think?"
Could this be him?
Because I'm sorry, you're in Ohio and it's not like equestrian horse season. Mm-hmm. Why are you wearing a cowboy hat? Where have you been? Like, it's like cosplay in Ohio when the equestrian shows aren't here. It's cosplay if you're in the city. Mm-hmm. Like if you live out in the country, and that's fine. But if you're like, in the middle of a big shopping mall area,
isn't that a band?
What?
Cosplay?
I don't know. What kind of music are you listening to?
What am I thinking? What am I trying to think of?
It might be. I mean, I don't know.
No, it's not. Reminded me of. I can't think of that one with that guy.
That one guy?
Yeah, that one guy.
Yeah, you sound like Phil now. I'm supposed to guess this shit. The one guy that's a jerk.
Were they from the 80s or the 90s? Coldplay, maybe. No?
Oh, Coldplay?
Oh, yeah.
Cosplay. Ladies and gentlemen, cosplay. They were active in the 90s.
Oh, the 90s. I was busy raising kids. I don't know. Let's see. No, you see horse stuff out in eastern Ohio towards West Virginia.
No, that's true. That's what I'm saying, dude. Everywhere else but the city of Columbus, I can understand it because I have people that have farms and horses and shit. And I know people that like we have the I don't know what they call it now, the equestrian show here. Um, and the headquarters is here, and we have at the fairgrounds, and it goes on for like a month,
Well,
and
if you got
that's fine.
mhm. You got horses, you sure got shit. That's true.
And there's a
Hmm.
good. I guess they pay well to pick up shit at the. I don't know what this is called. I know,
Cass,
I know,
we got
Cass.
we got probably two two or three out of five probably Texas or
My wife's like, "Why did you shout out, hey, super?" I said, "I just needed to verify." He did turn around. He didn't like look at me, but he looked around like what?
Well,
It was
what?
obviously coincidence. That was funny though.
Mm.
If you all had been there, you'd have been like, "Oh, shut up, Jeff."
Should have had her yes, yell it out and see if he answered to a woman's voice.
Hey, girl, what's going on?
Hey girl,
Um,
where is everybody tonight?
Quarter horse congress. That's what it's called. Thank you, Google.
Hmm?
Horse shit is amazing fertilizer. I have
Mm.
never said that sentence ever in my life, but now at 52 and a half years old, I've said it.
Oh, oh my gosh! Did y'all see those poor people in Tibet get washed away? That was so tragic.
Where?
It looked like something from a horror. It happened. Didn't you see it today? My
No, I
daughter
don't
sent
watch
me.
doom and gloom, death news all
I don't.
day.
My daughter sent it. It's not okay. If you don't care about the people, it looked
Uh-huh.
like it looked like end of times. They're just standing there at this cross point from Tibet to what is it? Whatever's next to Tibet, and even some Americans were there. And all of a sudden, that river thing just overflowed and it just washed all of them away.
160 people died. Hundreds of tourists are missing. Nepal Tibet border. Yes, I see it now.
Oh, but you can actually watch it come over. First, the people are just standing there and they start to run, and then all of a sudden, everything's just wiped out. It's just horrible.
Damn.
They didn't have a chance.
No. We got. No, Jackstar, you're not coming up here. God, no.
Oh my. Anyway, I felt sorry for them.
Yeah, that's terrible. I'm seeing some of the
Yes, it
photos
was,
now from it.
wasn't it, Mommy? My daughter sent me a clip of it. Tibet is forcibly occupied, but what's the PRC?
People's Republic of China, I believe.
Oh, duh. Sorry. Tough
Or the
crowd.
price reduction crew. No, I don't know. Um,
Mm. It was just devastating. I mean, it did. It looked like something back when all the what was it they were making? Oh, what's that one movie with Jake Gyllenhaal? That Sylvester movie, Survivor
the
movie.
day after tomorrow.
Yeah, I think it's that one. It kind of reminded me of like something like that. Never ever have I ever felt so appreciated.
And yet you're still backstage waiting.
He's
I
never
love to
go
laugh at things.
where you're not wanted.
Chloe's here. She says hi. Look at her. She said more than just eyeballs.
Hi, Chloe. My goodness, we got a hand.
I know. It's almost like she might stay. I don't know. Mommy Mars
Wow.
appreciates you, Jackstar.
Wow.
She's better than me. I'm a jaded mother.
We love we love you, Dolly, if you're listening.
Where that Dolly? Is
I
it? I can
disconnected.
screenshot both of these together then. I mean, hang on.
Wait
Call
a
me a
minute.
liar. Oh, look at
You're
that.
calling him Jeff a pathological liar? Hey now.
Yeah, we
That's
can play
not
games.
Jack Star's 18 years. For a man that are on 3. Hey, get out of that basket. Come on. Bunny, get out. Come on over here for. treats.
Okay, there's Jack Star backstage.
Hold on.
And then, you don't need to really see it. And then there's Jack Star saying, I disconnected. Yeah. Don't make it easy on me, guys. Come on.
And the beat goes on.
Calling Gloria. I love that song. That was a great song. So what you been up to, Pebbles? What's been occupying your time lately?
Oh, what's that? Let's see. Today, we did try to do something different, so we went to our favorite Mexican restaurant. My daughter took me out and treated me to our favorite Mexican restaurant.
Taco Bell.
No,
Oh, okay.
a real Mexican restaurant that we drive like 30 miles one way, 30 miles back. A real one. That's been our favorite for many, many, many years. And then we had to stop by the pharmacy, and then we had to stop by Dollar General, and we had a whole bunch of other stops to do, but we decided that was it. And yesterday I did grocery shopping. I think it was yesterday. I hate I missed Laura's live. So I was at the grocery store. Are you here?
Yeah, I'm just listening. I know a lot of you don't get to be on panels where the host actually listens and doesn't override and talk over you, but I'm
Well,
trying to normalize that.
my daughter had sent a message, so I didn't know if I got booted. We
Oh,
don't have a Don't Talk Go, but I have heard of them, and
they're
I think
good.
I may have. I'm not sure if I've had one. I think I might have eaten in one in Dallas or the Dallas area. You're grateful for spiritual lessons? Huh. Anyway,
Me
so
too.
that was good, and then we have more errands we have to do tomorrow, and I don't know. There's always stuff. I had to change the litter box. That's always fun. And I don't know.
Are you gonna watch the lunar eclipse tomorrow night?
I didn't even know there was going to be one.
Oh, of course there is.
But I don't think we ever see that stuff here.
Well, let me see if you're gonna see it. I got this map thing. Let's see if we can find it. Do I have the map? God damn.
I'll just go on Google whatever it is and look at my house and tell me. Okay.
Pretty much. I mean, no kidding.
Let's see. No, what is he saying? No one seeks to help for what would they be in aid of? What is he saying?
No one knows. That's the problem. That's
Hmm.
why he doesn't come up on panel, because he doesn't let anyone else talk, and then it's all jibber jabber. It's all a game and a ploy. Don't pay attention. So yes, in Texas, you will be able to see the entire partial phase of the lunar eclipse if your skies are clear.
Well, probably depends on what part of Texas you're in, doesn't it?
Now, I got a map up right here.
Oh, what time is it? Like the middle of the night, though?
For Central, it'll be 11:13 p.m.
What? 11?
11:13 p.m.
Oh. Yeah. I have so many treats. I sometimes can't.
You'll be up.
Yeah, but I don't know if I want to be out in the dark.
With the bobcats and the cougars and the
snakes. I
Those two.
opened just a few minutes ago. Now I have two doors. The one that opens right out to just 2 or 3 feet across, and it's my daughter. And then the double one that leads into the other part of the garage. And so the raccoon's always at the one between my daughter's house, and that's where I put. Well, Amy she kept acting like she wanted to go out. So I opened the door, but I was trying not to let the other cats out, so I was only opening it a little bit, and she just kept standing there. I was like, Amy, do you want out or not? So then I opened it again, and I did that about 4 or 5 times, and then on the 5th time, I opened it way more. And I was like, why won't you go out? And this big raccoon was standing on its back legs looking at me with this. I said, what do you want? So I said, hold on, I'll go get your food. Usually it's not in the garage. He's in the other part, so I had to go get him some food. And he was like, I'm not going in that garage till that raccoon gets out.
You're like the modern day Stone Soup story. You start with a little bit, and the next thing you
I
know,
know.
you're feeding an entire village of animals.
I know. No, right?
Good though.
It's gonna be coming in the house soon. Going, I'll just stay here with the cats.
Well, it is,
Anyway, it is what it is.
it's close enough to a cat.
Yeah. I mean, you could find worse things.
Yeah,
Plus, if I
like
feed them, then they leave everybody else alone. They don't get anybody's trash.
yeah, don't bite the hand that feeds you, literally.
Hmm. So anyway, you're going to be out there taking pictures of it tomorrow night.
That's the plan, weather
So,
permitting.
so it wouldn't be 11 then at your time, right?
It'll be 12.
Well,
I'll be out there like 10 or 15 minutes beforehand to get some of the before and after during shots.
cool. Are you doing this live or not live?
I don't think I'm gonna do it live.
Okay.
I forgot that I loaned out my tripod, so
Oh,
I'm gonna have to hold the damn camera.
it's
I really don't want to go buy another one because I know where it is. I just can't get to it until later this weekend. But
so tomorrow's Thursday, right?
yes,
Is this weekend Labor Day or the next
no,
weekend?
that's September 7th.
Oh, okay. Okay. I thought when people
Yeah,
were talking about it, they were like this weekend. I was like, oh my God. Cass has a
tomorrow
question.
night, cast. Tomorrow night, technically for us, it would be Friday morning, but it's Thursday into Friday, 12:13. And if you want to see it a little bit beforehand and kind of run through, it'll be, I'd say I'm gonna be out there probably at 10 till 12. Takes a while to get your eyes adjusted. And
So if you wanted, I should say that. That was all what I was going
what
to
were you
say.
gonna say?
I was going to say if you want to do a drive-by, you'll be out there at 2
Damn, Pebbles wants a drive-by done on me. Oh,
Not with that, like,
yeah, don't honk
the,
though and mess up my composure and
like
the
a moon,
composition.
moonia or, something like that. Yes, they
Yeah,
are. I believe they are, Deuce.
we don't want to see
Mommy
that kind of
Mars,
moon.
Mommy Mars will be sleeping already.
Well, she can
Oh,
wake up and hopefully we'll have
oh
video.
no. You know what
What?
just came across the top of my thing? Well, let's make
Who
this.
died now?
It says Jedi Miller mentioned Pebbles something. I'm not even
That's because
sub to him.
he's listening and he's jealous because all the cat ladies are over here and the only
Hmm.
thing he has are the gerbil ladies.
Yes. I feed those too sometimes, too.
How's it coming over your? Oh man,
Hmm?
you can block him. Just like don't mention Jedi Miller ever.
Oh,
You can change. You can actually stop people from adding you, like using the add
really?
symbol. Yeah,
Hmm. I don't think I've even talked about him.
it doesn't matter. He just needs it. He wants attention. He wants to come over here and join us in the chat. He thinks he's blocked. Honestly, Miller, if you came over and just chatted and wasn't, mean to people and talked down to people, you'd be welcome over here. Oh, Pebbles from Texas is hot, hot, hot.
Oh, well, thank you.
Poor
Labor
Pebbles.
Day.
At least you can always dream about me and cool down.
Oh,
Yeah, because you don't get women hot. Did I say that out loud?
so that's probably just something silly. Dee says Labor Day is next weekend, and I'm unfortunately on the road. Where has maybe I just haven't been around places enough.
Let's talk about it.
But Dari D and Azure did. I haven't seen them, and I don't know when.
Dari D is covering this Layla or Leah or Leia, Luke
Oh,
and
that's right.
Leia,
I don't know
and
anything about that.
and Azure dug himself a compound 20 feet deep.
Really?
No kidding.
Hi,
He's been
Phil.
right. They're busy. You'll find out more later. I don't know.
Oh,
I'm sure. I don't know anything. I'm
okay.
just saying that because I don't know,
Mm.
and I don't.
Well,
I
if
don't want
they're
to
listening,
speculate.
hi. If they're listening, hi. Phil's here.
Hi, Phil. How are you? Remember, Pebbles, when you're hot tomorrow, think of Jedi Miller and cool down
Oh yeah.
like a cold beer,
Did
a
you?
cold Coors Light.
What does that do for the foxes? Do you know?
What, the
Oh, you
ivermectin?
ding dong cat!
Oh, the cat's in trouble, ladies and gentlemen.
You just knocked that whole thing over, and it went boom.
What was it?
I told. Oh, it's this hat box I have full of memorabilia, unbreakable stuff. Boom! It's okay. I've done it before. I'll pick it up in a minute.
Take a
Anyway,
link, cats. Get those cats in front of that microphone.
nice to see you, Phil. Anyway, what does it do for the foxes? Did you say?
I don't know. I'm not the one that said
Oh,
it.
oh, I'm sorry. Well, I thought you were saying something when I was distracted by the tumblage.
No, I was going to say I don't know. You could probably let us know what ivermectin does.
Do you, Cass? Cool.
We used to when they were hanging around at our house when I was a kid. They'd all be in the middle of the winter.
Mhm.
We'd throw out stuff and they would love it. There's Dolly
Dolly. Thank goodness.
for Chef Boyardee.
Hello, Dolly. Hello, Dolly. You'll be listening. Well, thank goodness. We love you, Dolly.
Can we talk about her? That
We
way she.
miss you.
Can we
Go
talk
ahead.
about her now?
Well, if you want to, I'm going to tell her how much I miss her. And we love her.
I missed her because she closed the blinds and I couldn't get a good shot on her with the water gun. But
Everybody loves Dolly.
I mean, do we?
Yes, we do.
You sent me that $20 to say it, but I don't know if I can really accept the money.
Oh my gosh, Dolly, we're so glad you're here.
She's always been here. She's been
You
trolling
know,
us from afar.
you know what I meant.
I know.
Mm. What? I'm just gonna ignore that
Dolly,
for a
thanks for
second.
listening. I know Pebbles is a lot to take in, especially after medication after dark. But thank you anyway for sticking with us.
Thanks for putting up
Appreciate
with
you.
pebbles, he means. Thanks for putting up with pebbles.
I
Distracting her sometimes, entertaining her.
I don't know.
How are you, Phil? What are you up to? Tell Miss Laura
Feel?
hello. Phil.
Feel?
How you feel, Phil? Exactly. I agree, Phil. If
I
it
don't know. I've
was,
never taken both at the same time.
everybody would be. Where's Janie Bow?
Probably burning up. If it's hot where you're at, it's hot where she's at.
Yeah, I hate that. Funny,
It's
did
the
that scare
hotness.
you, baby?
Hell, that scared me when it happened.
I know. Scared her now she didn't run. Let's see. It seems like there's some other people we haven't seen in a while.
Well, let's talk about them. Maybe we'll get them in here.
What?
That usually works.
That's true. Let's see. We said I miss Carrie too. Where's Evelyn? Evelyn's probably. I don't know if she's working. No, I don't know what she's doing. Hopefully she's.
I think she went to a rave tonight. I think she said.
Oh, did you take the grandbaby?
Can you
I
imagine?
bet you'd have a cute outfit for that. Mhm.
Yep, little grandbaby and some dubstep music. That'd be great too.
Mhm.
No, I don't know. I haven't talked to her since this morning.
We love you,
What she
Evelyn, if
said?
you're listening. Go ahead.
Do we? No, I'm kidding.
Uh-oh. Cass says Evelyn is probably listening.
Cass is probably right. She's probably making a video or some um, song video thing.
Let's say, gosh,
She's gonna be mad. I saw Subaru at Texas Roadhouse. Uh,
oh my gosh. Wouldn't it be funny if
hey
somebody
girl,
did run
what you
into
doing?
him somewhere?
What you doing, girl? Where you going? Going, girl. I like to call her purple. Um,
Evelyn, Evelyn, Evelyn.
Morgan's not here. Chloe's here, but she's kind of here. She kind of, she's kind of flaky in
Yeah.
and out.
Is
Morgan's.
is Chloe keeping Morgan locked up?
I think there is some kind of like
Or
master's,
he only
apprentice thing going on there.
lets her out once a month?
Yeah, I mean, I think definitely that
No.
Chloe is keeping Morgan, if you know what I mean.
Mm.
Sounds good. I've heard of Keytruda. You've got to be high on something to make those pharmaceutical commercials.
Mm.
They're really, man,
Mm.
they really throw that shit down. They make little songs up and little characters, and there's like animated anime and crazy.
Nice.
Don't read it out loud, Pebbles. I'm kidding. Yeah, Morgan's been around. I mean, I've seen her in chats. I think. Everyone's trying to get the last bit of summer out, Pebbles.
Mm-hmm. Now, it says that Dolly sent an image to the secret place, but if I click on that, I'll boot myself, right?
Hang on a minute. I gotta go for a minute. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Okay. Morgan, if you're listening, we miss you. Sweet Wait and Witsy, Witsy all the little people that are normally here. Yes, me too. I'm sorry to hear that too, Deuce. Prayers for all the people that are fighting cancer. Hmm. We don't know where she is. We're just saying we miss her. No, she's not here, Chloe. We're just sending love out to people that we miss that's not here. Thinking about Sweet Wait and Laura. We always love Laura. She might be sleeping. Trying to think of who else is normally here. I'm sure she would never block you, Chloe. Yes, Angela Critters. We love Angela Critters. Oh, I haven't seen Blake 2 times in a long time. And Purple Orchid. Yeah. All the fur babies of the world. All the fur babies. Yes. Love out to Laura. Anyway, does anybody have big plans for the Labor Day weekend? Yes. Cass says, Morgan, did you really block Chloe? Why? Tell us all about it. We're here for it. Is everybody still getting really hot weather? Or any of y'all already in your hoodies, your sweatpants and stuff? Isn't there a part of the country they said was going to get some kind of snow already? While some of us are still in our continual triple digit heat. I mean, yeah, triple digit heat. You're wearing a Snuggie with the air conditioner on full blast. A Snuggie, is that one of those one piece things? Oh, really, Cass? You can already put a sweater on? Wow. It can be like 9 or 10 o'clock at night, and we can still be in the 90s. There have been nights where we've been in the triple digits at 10 o'clock, which to me is utterly ridiculous. I think we're going to have to get a rain man to get some rain here to do a rain dance. Oh, wow, Mommy Mars. Oh, your future daughter-in-law. How exciting. It's going to be over 100, so you'll be staying in, except for to dinner. I don't blame you. Yes. You talking to Morgan? Oh, oh, Deuce. I think I've seen advertisement for that Keytruda. For some, makes their immune system turn on healthy tissues. Functions. Kill my stepdad with a Bitcoin failed to kill him. Oh my goodness. Gracious me. Well, I hope you have a nice weekend, Mommy Mars. Oh, wow. He had a heart attack outside endocarditis. That is sad. Be nice if no one had to deal with cancer of any kind anymore. Well, if anyone would like to list any complaints or anything about Jeff while he's not here, go ahead and we'll talk about him. Oh, I bet, Mommy Mars. That is exciting.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, welcome back.
Excitement in the neighborhood.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
There's a lot of red and white and blue and yellow siren lights
Uh-oh.
out there.
Uh-oh.
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 I didn't do it. So what y'all been talking about?
Oh, a little bit of this. I think Chloe was wondering if Morgan was here and had her blog.
Yeah, we need to get to the bottom of all that too.
And then Deuce was talking about his stepdad, and Mommy Mercy's having company. Her
Where?
son and
Who?
future daughter-in-law, but it's going to be really
Uh-oh.
hot, so they're going to stay inside where it's cool, except for when they go out to dinner. And I told them if
Nice.
anybody had any list of complaints about you, they could start listing them. We discussed
And no
it.
one said a word.
No, but you
See?
came back right at that moment, so
Yeah, there was timing involved in that, so
that was
I got an alert on my watch like she's talking shit. Gotta go.
mm-hmm. And then I think I asked, but nobody said anything. Did anyone have any plans for Labor Day?
Yeah, I'm gonna labor.
You gonna labor?
Pretty much. I mean, no, everyone's off that day, so
Mm-hmm. Gosh, many years ago, we used to watch Jerry Lewis and his telethons.
weren't they still doing it?
Mm,
Sorry.
they had
Too
limited
soon?
counts, but then I don't know. But then I found out all the things about him that weren't so nice, and
What? That's all AI.
yes, really, no, I think so.
I'm kidding.
But
I
whatever,
don't know these things.
whatever. I don't know.
Pebbles?
But
Pebbles.
what?
I don't know. Sorry, I'm just looking out the window making sure. It's very bright outside.
Oh, and I was
Hmm.
naming people that we miss that aren't here.
Who else did you name?
Well, I said we put the love up there to Sweet Weight, and Wheat's bad,
Hopefully it wasn't open hand. He wasn't mentioned, was he?
and Laura, our favorite, and well, now I already forgot. Well, of course, Morgan and Janie Bow, Purple Orchid.
I haven't heard
I
from
think,
her in a while.
yeah, the people that haven't been in here in a while. What is he saying?
I'll have to shoot her a email, see what she's been up to.
Mm,
What? Sorry.
oh, really, Cass? Wow. What does that mean? I don't think I want to know. Let me see.
Okay. Everybody's gone now.
Oh, well, that's good.
No, not really. But everyone's gone now.
Oh, no,
That's a good
that's
idea, Masuka. That's a Tim McGraw song.
oh, oh, oh. I thought he was fixing to do like some kind of harm. You know, I did. I thought, well, he's fixing to blow something up with the gasoline and end up with barbecue or something. I don't. Okay, that made no sense. I thought he was fixing to, like say, I'm
Oh,
fixing to go do something bad.
wow.
Well, I wasn't thinking the other way. But you have to consider who it is.
Now, if he said, I'm going to buy some Coke and some gasoline
Mm-hmm,
and drive up to the county fair
mm-hmm,
and take out a few people, that would have been a different country song.
mm-hmm.
This
Well,
is
it says
this is just purely he's going to stop by the mini mart,
okay.
grab a
It
Coke to
says
drink,
Coke and
gasoline for
gasoline
the
is all I
car.
can see.
No
Oh my
need, no need to
gosh.
call Homeland Security. He's just going to the fair.
And obviously, I've never heard the song. Sorry. Oh.
She had a suntan line and a red lipstick. You
Oh.
worked so hard for that first kiss.
Oh, I have heard that.
Something like this. Yep, exactly. I nailed it right there. That was perfect.
Oh, my eyes are burning.
No, that means, what does that mean? No, you probably got gasoline in your eye.
She's 17. Oh my.
Yeah, my father-in-law had Agent Orange.
That sucks.
Yeah. Didn't talk about much, but we found out. Hi, Karma. I found out that you have to let them know when, I don't know, something about it's not always on their medical charts. So you have to let the hospital know. So yeah. Yeah, I think he passed away 3 years ago. Neurological effects of that stuff is also something they uh-oh. Pebbles Wage quitted on us. No, she's probably got a call. Anyway, what else is going on? It's been very quiet. Pebbles broke as she did. She snapped the chat in half. She gave it a pile driver. You gotta watch her. That Pebbles. Yeah, man. I know. I never know when a good time to go live is. I think some people have their schedules changed up. But I know that everything will change in the fall when nights get longer and the days get shorter. Everyone will be coming inside more and hanging out. That'd be cool. Beautiful weather we've had. I'm not complaining about this cooler weather we've had recently. Suk, I didn't know you knew a Tim McGraw song. That's I don't know how I feel about this. I didn't know I remembered that Tim McGraw song. Um, but here we are. What else has been going on? I know people are watching trials and all this, and it's crazy. I can't. What do you mean? I can't have a 2-day vacation? Oh, a 12. Oh, well, that wasn't necessarily my choice. I mean, I could have came, on here, but it wouldn't have been enjoyable for anyone. I sounded like horrible shit and felt horrible shit. I was thinking about taking a 20-day break, Cass. Your thoughts? Let's see, today's Wednesday. Oh, okay. I can, but you don't want. Okay, that's more understandable. Think about bringing some kind of trivia game night back to the tubes. I like to see people get upset when they have the wrong answer. Like Pebbles, I like when Pebbles gets real feisty. Kermit, I don't know what you want, but you can't get it. It's not, you don't, it's not tree time. It's night time. You gotta go sleep. This dog is 24/7 now. Cass, I won't do a 12-hour stream either. So how's that? I don't think I could do a 12-hour stream. I think I did it 8.5. Oh, is that what it was? You showed your country ability. She felt like she couldn't measure up. I get that. Do you have a cowboy hat, Asuka? Rhinestones and oh, I wonder, could you imagine? Name the two major political parties in the United States, and there's two answers to that, and then it would be in like a 500-minute, fight. Yeah, I don't know. No, it'll be something more fun than political religious drama. I see now why people stay away from it. I do, I definitely see why people stay away from it now. I think we should have trivia about Ohio. That way I could win. I don't know. I'll find something. We'll have to start doing something. Party in the USA. Oh, see, there's Deuce right there. See, that would be it. Name the two major political parties in the United States. Deuce, there's only one. And then people are like, fight, fight, fight. And I just sit back and watch everyone fight. Probably go do some dishes, clean out a closet, walk the dog. People still back fighting. Pebbles is here. Well, you were here. Rah rah, sis boom bah. We know it's late and you're not wearing a bra. I get it. Me neither. So I think we're all good. Pebbles, are you coming back up? If not, we're going to get Cass to come up here before the end of the year. By the way, if she's listening out there, Scout Inquirer, I found a live stream where you were talking. It was a rare find, and you have a really nice voice. And it was not where I thought I would find it. Okay, Pebbles. So yes, Scout Inquirer has a voice. I mean, we all knew this, right? But yeah. I was going through old archives, and there it was. Now, when I hear her say hi, I can kind of hear her voice, and it's kind of cool. You guys don't get to hear it unless she comes up here. So, very old stream. I think like maybe 3, 4 years old. Yep. I think we should put data centers out in the ocean. Or we could build data centers right next to every school. That way they'd be protected. Wasn't there a utopian type, dystopian, I should say dystopian, movie where like abandoned data centers were like sprawled out over the ocean, but there wasn't anyone alive on the planet anymore? Did I dream that, or was that a premise of a movie? Oh, in case your internet's slow, let's see. Japan has been testing new internet. I'm talking really high speed internet. I'm gonna get the number right. Researchers in Japan achieved a monumental milestone in data transmission: 1.02 petabits per second. That equals 1 million gigabits per second. Technically fast enough to download the entire Netflix library in 1 single second. I don't know if we need that much. I mean, we, the people, don't need that much data center because we all look up the same shit. They need data centers. Yeah, deserts would that'd really get the engineers going because they'd have to find a good way to cool them. I've been in co-locations, not actual data centers, but I know somebody that works at a data center now. Um, they get pretty hot if not cooled properly. But man, I don't know what are we saving? Like I don't need that much data center. Most of my shit's backed up locally anyway. Yeah, Cass says, get your asses in the chat. I mean, all these data centers, and you know what? If data centers could help us find missing people and solve crimes, and you know, actually show me that it does some good, I'd be like, okay, we need a few of them. And do we need everything in 4K? I don't think so. I don't notice any difference from 1080p to 4K, really. Your eyes don't really notice a difference. It looks gimmicky, but after a while, everything looks good or bad, depending on what format you're using. I've trimmed down I think I trimmed down like 8,000 photos. They were just crap. So I'm trying to lower my footprint impact. Karma, you're not getting. You want this one? Here, take that. There you go. Sorry, my four-legged daughter is wanting attention. Oh, baby, come here. There you go. Imagine the moon being a big old data center. I don't see any case where that would go ever wrong. It'll be interesting to see what they do. She acts like it. She's grown up now, so she only depends on me for transportation, buying food, and occasionally, when no one else is watching, a little pat on the head and a belly rub. But hey, they're bringing back flip phones. You know, I do miss slamming the phone down and hearing that ring when you slammed it down really hard. I miss that. They do have Bluetooth enabled old phones, like the rotary phones. They have Bluetooth versions of those now. A small local town who gets a bunch of money from the flock cameras, pleading with people on Facebook to rat them out. Nah, shocking. Oh, I don't think you have, Asuka. Wouldn't the flock camera have caught you though? I mean, Miller had some points once. I think he says something about your license plate's visible, and true. I mean, there's no expectation of privacy in public, but I think it's the whole like from point A to point B to point C back to point A. You're tracked all the time, and it just seems creepy. Creep. Mommy Mars. I know my dad loved it when people started getting like these spam calls. Wrong numbers, or people would call and not talk, and they just breathe heavy. He'd slam the phone. And he goes, "Assholes." Bing. That's great. I mean, it's easy to find information on people. I Google myself, and I found out there's like 6 of me with the same first, last, middle name. Kind of creepy. I mean, we're all over the place, but you know, a lot of information that's also wrong. I don't need to know that much about people, though. Here's a way to find out about people. Hey, Cass, how you doing? Where do you live? And Cass can tell me none of your business, or she can be like, well, I live in Morningstar, Minnesota. Or she can tell me to go pound sand, and too bad you don't get to know. I mean, that's just dating's weird now. I've heard stories where women are like out on a date, and the guy's like, "Oh yeah, I know where you live. I drove by your house. You what? Yeah, I looked you up." I'm like, "Oh great." I don't know. We kind of did it to ourselves. We want convenience and ease of everything. We can't wait for anything. So imagine if you had to try to dox someone with a phone book from back in the '80s. Most people would give up. They're like, "Nah, screw this." I mean, do we really need to know? I don't need to know a lot about people. And what people share is fantastic. If people decide the cool thing about getting to know people the old fashioned way is it's kind of like consensual as opposed to going, oh, look, I found out her name and I'm going to go look it up. And I'm going to find out all this information that may or may not be accurate. And then I'm going to form an opinion based on, political affiliation, where they've lived before, how many marriages they've had. I think if you've ever paid money to a search engine to look up people, I think that tells you a lot about your need for your need to be a nosy bitch or bastard, depending on the gender. There's 5 of you? Wow, Cass. Yeah, the funny thing is, my name is Jeff. My first name Jeffrey, Jeffrey. It's Jeffrey, not Jeffrey, and it's not Jolfrey. It's Jeffrey. Seems pretty easy to spell. Every combination. I've gotten mail with every combination. I've had E put on my last name. I've had extra characters put in. And when you do a search on yourself, those show up. It's like I've never gone by this name ever. Some of it's just junk that's in your your files or whatever you look up. Like places I've never lived is on there. I'm like I never lived there, but it's just all data brokers. Imagine having stock in those places. The pay stubs? Wow. We're worried about HIPAA though. I mean, whose business is that? Honestly, like that's a little too far. It is funny how this technology is only good for certain things. It's kind of like religion. These things are all powerful until you need them, and then they can't do what you ask them to. I mean, if we could crank out data center data on, you know, pre-crime, like is someone gonna, use the computing power of a data center to predict future events? TV show called Person of Interest, basically a machine, AI enabled, was able to predict people are going to be involved in certain crimes or certain um, situations, and they were either the perpetrator or the victim, sometimes both. But where's the AI helping find Summer Wells, um, Brian Schaefer's, all the missing people of the world? Soul Asylum back in the 90s, I think, found more missing children than AI has. And, just from releasing a song called Runaway Train and showcasing actual missing children's photos in their videos, they found more kids than I think AI probably has. So again, we're not using the tools as they were meant to be used. It's just basically meant for more control and more work. Like the 4-day work week, the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, where you had 3 days off in a row. That was a big plan. But that employers were like, hey, that's what they do. Make more stuff. Let's use the technology to make more stuff. And yep. Yes, because they have. Yep. When kids were found, they would update with another picture. Very helpful, actually. It's, um, more helpful than milk cartons, I believe. Remember milk cartons? Ooh, there was a weird way to wake up in the morning. Hey, I'll take some, you know, fruity pebbles. Oh wait, she doesn't like fruit. I'll take some Captain Crunch. Oh look, a missing child. Have you seen this child? Nope. I don't know what the stats are on the missing children found a milk carton, but Yeah, it comes up in my feed occasionally. I think I was educating my son on music of the day as I grew up, and that song came up in conversation. AI said Don Wells was too stupid to be involved with the disappearance. Well, you know, it's not always the quiet ones, the stupid ones. Could he have been an accomplice? Maybe. I just don't. Someone knows. I mean, probably more than one person knows because someone always tells someone, "Hey, guess what I did?" We're just a little too lenient on things sometimes. But one day, hopefully these people will be found because we're going to use our data centers not just to spy and screw over the people of the world, but actually use them to find people, give a little bit of closure. That'd be great. The computing power's there. We get better weather forecasts than we do, even since part of the National Weather Service was defunded. And if you've noticed, forecasts in the last 16, 18 months have been more horrible and inaccurate than they used to be. A lot can be done with it, and some of it's intrusive. But I think we're going to get to a point in society where some of the intrusiveness is going to have to be necessary if we want to save lives. We're just not ready to make that decision and push the button, go. I'm gonna have to look this one up again. I have a fucking memory of a brick wall when it comes to true crime. Oh, closing arguments are happening today. Huh. She doesn't deny killing her children before trying to cause her own death. Um, I'm trying to get a quick recap here. Very rudimentary, but she was suffering at the time from postpartum psychosis, a rare but severe condition, and the care she received for her illness fell short. That's possibly all true. That is possibly all true. All of that can be true, but there's still three dead kids. The women rallying around her saying she needed help. I get that, and I do think that there's some slips in the system. Sure. I just wish, I just wish I had a machine that I could go back and do that really detailed look at, like, okay, you're going to have children. That moment where the postpartum sets in, you start to see things. You know, did anyone notice anything? Hey, Wingstar. Yeah, thanks to Bone Joey for passing on the message. Um, Halloween stores are popping up a lot recently here in town. So yeah, lots to see and do. But I mean, I think everyone here is old enough to have experienced that moment where you thought, shit, um, I knew there was something off about that person. Now, I've never been like, oh, that guy, he was really quiet and cool, but he's a serial killer. Oh, shit, no. I've never been like that. But again, just because you feel that someone is, you know, a certain way or may act a certain way, can't do anything about it until they do something. But I wonder how much guilt is surrounding her and her circle of people where they were like, if I had just said something, if I had just intervened, if I had, you know, stepped up and said, this, I noticed something that was off. I noticed, you know, those are the people you don't get to hear about. And that's sad. Wonder how long the jury will deliberate. I have a feeling, just from very little I've seen, the jury will come back tomorrow rather quickly. I want to say within 2 hours. Maybe not, but Glory, what do you think? You think they'll come back quickly? Hey, Dari D. Pebbles was asking about you earlier. Yeah, there's a lot of people surrounding a crime, victims, perpetrators, all those people around that. I mean, those people's stories rarely get told either. Yeah, I told Pebbles you and Azare were digging a trench 20, 30 feet deep, and you were hiding out while writing your memoirs. I don't think she bought it though. I told her I will not, I will not dox our friends. I don't know what they're doing. I can just make up shit. Oh, that's fine. Yep, there's Pebbles. Hey, Seaglass, what's going on? It's like that Siders case down here in Southern Ohio with 16 children in deplorable conditions. Well, that started out as an investigation in another town about a sex abuse cases. And these two men in this town were tied to these people here, and the only reason that those kids probably aren't sitting in a 12 by 12 room is because they were investigating these two guys from, I think, North Bloomfield, Ohio. And one thing led down to Vinton County. So it's weird how things tie into other things. It's a criminology is a disciplined art for sure. Details are very important. Did Glowy answer my question, or is she ignoring me now? Let's check back. She ignores me one more time, I'm gonna rage quit. Glowy, do you think the jury will come back quickly with a verdict in the Clancy trial? She's gone. I know she's gone again. Dari, this what is it? Layla, got me on my knees, Layla. Whoever, how did you find this woman that you've been posting updates on? Where is she from? Because I really haven't looked at much, but I'm always curious about how people find people, how people became relevant. Fellatio Pride. That's a title. 2 seconds at the top. Fellatio Pride. Oh, that's not. Never mind. Ah, the baked Korean. That's where it came from. Okay. Even what? How does that work out? You've been watching Saddam Hussein react to his death sentence. Um. Okay. Like, how long did that take to watch? I mean, do you watch it over and over? Do you like slow it down? Do you play it backwards? Was the reaction very long? Are you playing it like half speed, like 0.5? Oh no, guilty. He's like, oh shit. That might be funny. Man, a few words at 0.5 speed. Yeah, do that. It was intense. Okay. Wingstar, I'm going to be really honest. I'm a little concerned. In the middle of Halloween season, you're watching Saddam Hussein react to his death sentence. And I don't know. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's funny too. I will come by and check in on you occasionally, Wingstar, just to make sure that you're doing okay with Saddam Hussein death reaction. Um, just wanted to let you know it's different. We're okay with different though. Just that one kind of threw me off. Thanks, sire. Very concerned about the community. I don't want anyone to go off the Saddam Hussein deep end, the rabbit hole. You all want to watch it together. Are you going to host it? Someone's going to ask me later, what are you doing? Right now, I'm going to go over to Wingstar's channel and watch Saddam Hussein react to his death sentence. And they're going to be looking at me like, we need to see your prescriptions. She's going to have a watch party for something that happened back in the, what, 90s? No, 2000. November 5th, 2006. Uh, hey, Wingstar. I mean, you've been on here longer than I have, but have you watched everything else? He was hung. I think you mean hanged. There's, never mind. Never mind. Mhm. See, I knew it. I knew it. It wasn't me. It wasn't me that said it. I thought it, but yet I did not say it. We know where Twisted's mind's at. It's Saddam Hussein. It's like Dolly having a dream about Rudy Giuliani. Okay, this is not prime choice of meat selections here. You love this chat. Well, yeah. I mean, you did bring a very interesting topic. Albeit I've never actually watched a reaction to a death sentence before. Let me know though. I mean, I'll stop over and be like, hey, I hope you play it really slow. Good. It sounds like that Superman movie where they condemn Zod and Nom and whatever the other girl's name is to the Phantom Zone. You have these big holographic images, and they're all like guilty, guilty. There's a video of Koreans reacting to Saddam Hussein. Wow, is this? Could do like a We Are the World thing. Can you imagine a little video montage with all the reactions? Would it be inappropriate to dress up as Saddam Hussein for Halloween? Oh, you get this chat going, Wingstar. They're like independent thinkers. A little news. You got a little news, Saddam? Yeah, that's one way I've described my chat before. Intelligent. Yep. Mm-hmm. They are very. I agree with that. Mm-hmm. Oh God, here we go. Cass is gonna find something. Watch. She's gonna get a little mustache, bigger mustache, not the little mustache. He always looked like he had a lot of product in his hair too. I wonder if it ran down. Saddam. Well, I'm gonna have to watch some Darty, but we have history of finding these stars of the underworld of YouTube, and then people get addicted, and then tragedy strikes. I'm just worried that if I watch another one. Well, which one are we talking about? Layla, if I'm pronouncing it correctly. I didn't. The big Korean lady reminds me of the woman in Kung Fu Hustle. JB would know about that. Layla's life. Yeah, I've watched a little of her. Is this Layla a train wreck ready to hit the station, or is she like, has her fate been written? What was that one people used to watch? Oh, I think Dolly used to watch her. Can't remember the name now. Hi, Mommy Mars. Have a good one. My head would spin. That's true because I'm very innocent. Yeah, Mommy Mars. Man, I would like to know what Mommy Mars takes because damn, I tried to take a sleeping pill once, and I was up till 4 o'clock. Oh, fuck them if they don't like it. Look, Dirty, look. I know this. You know this. You can't please everyone all the time. People watch what they want to watch. I don't expect. Look, I don't expect any of my friends to watch every live stream. Although I'll keep score. Not kidding. I won't. I don't expect anyone to watch everything of mine. You know, some things aren't so wonderfully for their liking. I get it. Maybe a couple weeks ago. Can't remember where I saw. No one voted for the Richard Archive. I think I don't know. I hate to comment on it because people think I have a certain reaction to it, but I guess that train's just basically ran and it's gone for the most part. I think people are just ready for a change. You should do that. Commentary is good. That way I can be in the chat asking questions like, what? Wait a minute. She did that? Yeah, we need an education on Layla's life. JB is live now playing a game on stream. Hi, Forrester. Long time no see. What's he playing? You guys thought I was going to say he's playing Stumble Guys, and I didn't say it. Oh, shit, I just did. Nope, I'm not going to do it. Wait, what happened, Cass? You got kicked as a subscriber? Oh, Google, YouTube, take a link. Explain to this woman why you're doing that. He gets mad, does he? And I've seen him mad before, but most of it's been focused. You mean like, does he get mad when people aren't available to come hang out? Shit, if you let that bother you, you're going to be mad all the time. It's a crapshoot when I go live tonight because sometimes people are in the chat 30 minutes before just yakking it up. Tonight, there wasn't a lot of, pre-live chat. You know what? If it doesn't pan out, you just shut it down and, find something else to do. I always have a backup plan. I always have a movie that I could watch. Dardy, are you not making friends? Is this what I'm hearing? Am I hearing that you're keeping distance? I'm gonna be the anti-psychologist. I think I'd be really good at like the 180 psychologist. Oh, do you feel bad about things? Well, too bad. It's probably partly your fault and get over it. Yeah, I would. It would be funny. You know, yeah, I don't go to some places because sometimes I'm not in the mood for it. And sometimes I go and I just listen. Sometimes just listening and not being involved, kind of nice. Cass, you get out of my Google Drive. You can't be looking at my plans for the channel. How dare you expose my true identities? I mean, we could do that someday. But see, that's the thing. Like, I know Asbury really enjoys it when I go off on these little tangents about people, and some of that flows off out of my head really quickly because it's just how I feel. But if we had a whole stream about how I feel, I think the numbers would drop considerably fast. Not because I would be like pissing everyone off, but you got to eke that out. I mean, it's better not to you know try to come up with a non-sexual connotation. It's best not to you know put all your eggs in one basket. I I only do it when I feel like it's going to provide me some entertainment. Like it's not usually done just to spite or to make someone mad or to expose them. Eat that eek, Cass, eek. That's it. That's it, Cass. No more loud engines for you. Blood rituals. Hey, never mind. I can't talk about it. Cass, you have a dirty mind. Witch doctors are cool. They brought me back to life. No, I'm kidding. That was totally made up. I'm thinking of shaman, which also didn't bring me back to life, but gave me some insight. You know what the shaman didn't say? Don't date my niece. That's what the shaman didn't tell me. Bad shaman. Bad. I'm a piano. I'm not a guitar. I'm not rant. Oh wait, sorry, I can't do that. I know but Daria, back to your comment. Like, I know it feels like just say things. I'm like, I just don't say things. There has to be a reason or a purpose. I mean, a dragging channel is. I mean, we've all seen wonderful draggings happen, and you know, I always said if I was ever going to get, excuse me, I almost died there. So my life flashed before my eyes. Um, shit. Now I forgot her name. See, I would laugh if German lady was like dragging me because when she gets all fired up, I can't understand her, and then all of a sudden she gets really clear, and you can understand her, like every other cuss word. I would be over like laughing, but it was like, "You motherfucker," and I'm like, yeah, "That's hilarious," because it doesn't matter. I don't want to stand for anything, Dory D. I'm tired of standing for that. I want to sit down for a while. But no, I mean, I tried to get Randy and Wendy to drag me once, but they kept giving me compliments and shit. And I'm like, this backfired. You know, I don't mean like people being mean and like, tearing into your life and shit. Just, hey, everyone has flaws. I'm sorry, Dari D. God damn it. See? Now, if Cass was up here, she would definitely drag me. She'd probably need a couple live stream sessions to get it all out, but thank you for the compliment. Sorry. I don't take those well either. Phil got that from me. I was perfect once and then I got out of bed. Started my day. Could you imagine if Cass came up here and just started like dragging me? Oh, I'd be hellacious. See what she says in chat. Imagine. I'm not anymore. I used to be. I just, yeah, I don't know. The metamorphosis last couple of years has been an interesting journey. I still don't drink enough water every day, but I'm working on it. I work on things, small little nudges, but I enjoy things more. I laugh more. I'm not tired and sore and pain all the time, all the time, a lot of time, but not all the time. I have more energy to laugh and enjoy things and live, excuse me, live life. Oh, I look, I think that's the chronic human condition. If you're not rediscovering yourself and others and you're not changing a bit because of it, then probably you're technically clinically dead. Um, yeah, I don't think, like learning doesn't stop. I still teach myself stuff every day. I go to uncomfortable zones, my writing. I've been writing since what, 10th grade. So I was what, 16. So 36 years of writing, and it took me 30 to realize that I just shouldn't care as much as I did about getting things right. I know, Cass. I know. That's what I'm worried about. But also it would be entertainment and probably bring views. I mean, I would drag Forrester, but he's from the future, so he's a whole 10 years ahead of us. Well, my problem is follow through because I get very interested in the next thing, and the thing before it gets buried. I'm very good at creating and initiating things. But I let other people finish things or I just keep moving. I will create something, I will start something. And if I can hand it off to someone else, that's usually what I do. Kind of like Art Bell. I'm kidding. We're not going to bring Art Bell up because that would be against the law. Um, I like to be humorous. I like to joke with people. I like to push the limits of sarcasm. But I'm not against like deep conversation talks, serious conversations, as long as everyone's, being. Yes, Dari D was running on the Serengeti. You're approaching spring? Shit, we're approaching fall. I feel like I need to buy the Last Farmer's Almanac and keep it. It's going away. This is the last year of prediction, so I need to find a copy. Okay, here's a little inside information. I wear shorts 90% of the time I'm in the house because it's comfortable. We're not freezing or burning up. They're comfortable. I'm not here to impress anyone. These people have been around me enough. They're like, just wear something, like don't come out like totally butt naked, but just wear something. We'll be fine. I mean, I have jeans and I have dress pants, and yeah, if I go out, you know, we go to a dinner party like we have to in a couple weeks, fine. If we have to go to a family, dress appropriately, but come to my house, t-shirt, shorts, my hey dudes. I don't dress up for work. I don't have a work uniform. I mean, when my hair gets, where it's like sticking out 5 different directions trying to get space signals, yeah, it's time to go get a haircut. Lounge clothes. See, I used to have church clothes. Then I stopped going to church, and I thought, well, that saves a lot of money. Yeah, I mean, I have sweats for the winter when it's really, really cold and I have to take Karma out. But if it's 40 degrees outside, you're probably gonna see me walking the dog with shorts because I just don't get cold like that. As a kid, half the stuff Hey, Cass, don't look. I don't know where you're getting your information at, but it's very highly accurate. And you you get out of my Google Drive. I was loved as a student. I was a teacher's pet for most of my school career. Shh, don't tell. I know it's hard to understand. Only because I was too shy to go hang out with kids. So I helped teachers a lot, and I was principal's pet, teacher's pet. I was behind the scenes. I used to dress really good for church. My mom dressed me up like, I mean, I don't remember going to funerals dressed half as good as I used to dress for Sunday school. Now I just watch services on TV, sometimes on Sunday. Depends on my mood. I have a really weird relationship with religion. I have a fantastic relationship with spirituality. Very comfortable in that. It's the man-made part that gives me some, I guess, problems. I just There's a lot of questions I have. In most churches I've been in, raising your hand is not going to get you any answers. But I also don't go around telling people you can't believe in this and you shouldn't believe in that. I'm just like, hey, I'm very comfortable where I'm at spiritually. If I found a religion that could enhance that and make it even better, great. But it's not a thing, not a necessity. Damn, you got a notebook full of jollies. There's a joke there. I don't know how to deliver it and who to put it on, but I'm going to save that one for later. Oh, I know. Pebbles and Dolly, with their little business they run at the truck stops, they have a notebook of jollies too. They're not listening. I'll get by with that for a while. 8th grade. God, you know what? 8th grade was wonderful. I think I'd go back to 8th grade. That would be one of the grades I would visit. Ah, damn, Pebbles is here. I was dating a girl named Tina. Dating in 8th grade is weird because you only meet up at like places where all your other friends are at. You don't drive. You can't really get anywhere except asking your parents. It's really awkward. She didn't skate. I tried to skate. She was shy. I was even more shyer. Shyer? It's a word. I would go back, but you know what? Knowing what I know now, I'd be afraid to change anything. I'd like to go back in like read only mode where you couldn't rewrite it. Although I have I have some parts that if I was forced to rewrite, there's if I had to rewrite part of my life, there's a part I would definitely. But yeah, I mean to go back and recollect some of these times, just be able to go back and see it, read only, see only mode. That'd be kind of interesting because I'm sure I don't remember it half as good as it was. So weird, quick story. So my 8th grade girlfriend broke up with me because we were going to separate high schools, and she didn't want to put up with the summer phone conversations that would be awkward because we weren't going to see each other the next year. So the 2 days before the 8th grade, whatever they called it, end of school celebration, she had broken up with me, and I got a phone number from a girl who totally had never been on my radar, and she says, "Call me." She was going to the same school as my now ex-girlfriend, and I called her. We talked over the summer, but then we also realized two different high schools not good. And later, years later, she's like a park ranger, and she was on TV or animal, maybe an animal, um, you know, animal cop. She was on TV, and I saw her, and her name badge right there, and she looked exactly like the 30-some-year-old version of her. Kind of creepy. Not, no, no. Look, Cass, Cass, bringing up my past like that, it's very hurtful. If look, I'm just gonna say this. Some of you may go, but if the roast beef hangs that low, um, maybe take alligator clips off of it. The sandwich, they have the beef, but you don't need to be shown it. Um, breaking up at Arby's. God, Cass, really? Now I'm gonna have to take another 12 days off for mental anguish. Yes, no roast beef for Snickers bar. Yeah, hopefully contained. They do have the meats. Arby's, we have the meats. Like, good for you. I haven't ate there in a long time. All the Arby's here are like the floor is still greasy from 1979. Oh, Dairy D. No, they can keep the meats though. Arby's is an hour drive. See, mine's like 15 minutes, 10 minutes. But yet I pass by it every time. They need to chemically treat the store with like hydrochloric acid. Oh my God. If she's wearing roach clips to keep the roast beef from hanging, don't date her. That is that's great dating advice. You could destroy a beef and cheddar right now. I, I think if, never mind. I'm not gonna. Yeah, I am. If it's a beef and cheddar, I think it's already been destroyed. Just saying. Just I'm being me a little bit. I'm just letting it flow. Not like the horsey sauce, but everyone does. You're complex. No, I think you're human. No, you don't. Do you really? Like, is that your stomach talking or is it nostalgia? You guys have McDonald's there? I'm assuming like Taco Cabana. Taco Cabana. Pizza Hut. There's some guy buying out Pizza Huts and he's restoring them to their glory days. Yeah. See, the only time what I really like from, look, this is like where McDonald's has come to me for. Okay. It used to be my dad would take me to get hotcakes and sausage and an orange juice or hot chocolate, depending on the season, right? That would be on Sundays. It would be like every other Sunday. And then, of course, as I was growing up as a teenager, there was a McDonald's between my friend Amy's house, my house, and work. So McDonald's was that really cheap place you go right before payday, so you can still hang out with your friends and eat. Yeah. Wait, what? Hold up. Miller came into the Big Koreans chat and asked her to show him her boobs. He wouldn't talk to me in the chat. Jesus God, you wonder why people think you're fucking weird. Um, Now McDonald's, look, here's the thing. The two things I like from McDonald's the most: Minute Maid orange juice large and 3 sausage patties. Their fries have sucked since God knows when. Um, they can't make a sandwich to save their life. At least Burger King's trying to say, "Hey, we'll remake it if we fuck it up." Well, how do you fuck up a sandwich though? But they do it. They all do it. Yeah, but see, to be drunk and single, I guess. I mean, whatever. Most men are, but I mean, some of us have tact about it and don't. Did she show? I'm kidding. No worry, he probably took a picture anyway. He probably does want you. I think that's the thing with Phil's friend Miller. The attention game. Yeah, that thing. Yeah, that's weird. Like I said, he's different. He's got some weird fetishes. He's got some weird you know, way he thinks about things. But if he was just decent to people and a little bit less controlling with letting people think how they think, he'd be welcome over here. It would just be a different point of view. But he's very abrasive. Ugh, God, I don't. Sorry, D. Ugh, I didn't really need that image in my mind. Oh, see now I'm thinking he's giving Yoda the one-eyed once over, the baked Korean. someone that their idea's been following. You can only see her at 4:20 in the afternoon, Cass. That's what that means. Twisted, you been called abrasive? I don't know. Maybe I have. Just probably didn't give a shit. No, I just can't find anything I'm interested in. I'm not good at true crime. I have a lot of opinions on things, but I just don't feel like sharing them. That's the thing. I think people, like when we talk about the art streams that have been happening, and I like them. I mean, putting myself in a zone that I'm not comfortable in, watching people do art, which I like. I like art. I appreciate art. Watching people do it to me is foreign because I can't. I don't express myself that way. Um, you know, different comfort zones is fine. I just I can't connect with artists like physical artists. Their ID was cheating on this community with the baked Korean, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I'm gonna say in the court because I'm fighting for custody of Asare. Okay, uh, we're- he will not be sure. Yeah, I mean, but I do appreciate it, so I watch it. Right, I appreciate. Uh, I'm very technical. I like computers, technology. I watch shit like that people would be bored with. But to me, it gets me thinking about 20 other different things. Plus, it's almost time to drag a motherfucker. No kidding. uh, maybe. I don't know. I mean, I think for a while, and Evelyn, if she was here, supporting my channel. Kidding. She is. She's always supported my channel. If she was here, she would tell you that I guess my hope, I don't want to say dreams because that sounds weird. I dream about the YouTube. My hope for YouTube is that people were able to actually express themselves through things that they feel, comfortable sharing, like art, skills. There's no one to drag yet. Most of them aren't worthy of dragging. Oh, okay, cool. Schedule it so we know. Yeah, when I have dragged people and just gone at people, it's not even sometimes it is for me, but it's kind of funny. But I know that people will relate to some of what I'm saying. Our community shattered? How? I'm kidding. I'm being such an asshole, sarcastic instigator right now on purpose. Does it? I think it's a peaceful law. I don't know, but it's interesting to hear other opinions on it. You know what because I think only my opinion, and God knows many people will tell you that I'm not educated. Um, I don't listen to those people because they're morons. But because there's not a lot of friction. Hey, sweetie, what's up? there's always going to be a little bit of friction, but there's not constant friction. And a lot of people, I think, have relaxed. And I think we're starting to see people as they want to be seen instead of having to pretend and be on the defense and the guard. You know, we're not just talking about one thing. Death block. I've never heard that term until you used it before. Death blocked. I mean, history is history. We're all going to have history of some of the shared things we've been through and some of the fantastic characters that have come through, but that doesn't need to be the definition of everything. I just honestly don't know the things that I do, what I share. Hold on. I'm detecting a confusion in the force here. Twisted Artley says, I don't know if you're educated or not, but you're not stupid. I'll laugh out loud. I'll never say this again. Enjoy it. I'm going to put that up there for posterity's sake. Let the record shows that at one point, Twisted Art Lady gave me a compliment. I might just keep this up until something fantastic goes on. Oh, that's a death block. Okay. Sorry, I have to show this real quick. That's a very good definition of death block. I got it now. Total block, just all around. Well, probably for the best. I love the spelling of Poozy. It sounds very French. I've always had questions about that situation, but I don't know. My curiosity sometimes gets me into trouble with myself. There's part of me that's always naturally curious about how things happen between people. And then there's that part of me that's like, it's none of your damn business. But out. Oh, I know who it was. Lisa Richards. The woman that Dolly used to follow. Lisa Richards. I was talking about people that it's never going to get better and it just keeps getting worse on YouTube. Yeah. I get blamed for a lot of friendships ending, but I wasn't a friend to either one of you at the time, so yeah, that's weird. I'm not that powerful. I never ever wanted to be that influential with people. I try not to be. I actually go out of my way to make people laugh, occasionally drag them through, broken glass and on a road from Toledo to Cincinnati but influencing people to the point where friendships and everything, nah. The minute you talk to Jeff. I usually don't like to get full of myself and uppity, but that's sad. Not that I'm crying tears or anything, but that's sad that talking to me ends a friendship. Because if a friendship is that fragile, talking to one person one time, ends a friendship. What was it built on? Sand? I don't know. People have said that before. I've never really thought too much about it. It's just always weird. Well, I've learned that, being good to people is more about you and who you are rather than what you know, there's no like goal. It's just who you are. If you're good to people, you're good to people. If you're not good to people, that shows too. And people that don't like me, they're still sometimes they're still listening. Sometimes they're still checking out what I say. I don't focus on them anymore. There's like what, 16 people here? There's probably one or two people that don't like me that are listening. Okay. But you're still here listening. I never want to be that influential person that causes people to ruin friendships or to end friendships. Because that's not me. Well, that could be. I mean, he has the answers to that. But like there's so much more past that and after all this. It's interesting where this new little direction. I mean, well, I shouldn't say new direction because that's a misnomer of sorts. Oh, I know, I know. You've been struggling with it for a while. It's been apparent, but I don't know. Some people say, "Oh, art streams, wow," but you know what? Art streams or someone sharing what they love. That's actual content. Even dragging someone isn't really content. It's just for me, it's like verbal exercise. But having someone actually be able to perform live stream and doing art is a performance of sorts, being able to show off a talent, even talking about what they're interested in. All that's like, I mean, imagine the first video that was ever uploaded to YouTube was the day at the zoo. Sounds really fucking boring, doesn't it? But to that person that uploaded it, who helped create YouTube, that was something he wanted to share. Yeah, but see, I want to remind you that you still have. Hey, Lady Scrapper, how you doing? You have to remember that you always have had the power within you to move forward. Yeah, that you are. I'm not trying to be mean, but yeah, you are. Especially considering how in your personal life you've moved past all of that. There's one part that still like sticks with you. So you're kind of, tugging at that last string. Like, come on, break loose. It's okay to let go. It's okay not to understand. Um, Sometimes resolution isn't about the finale or the ending or, you know, tidying up all the mess. It's about clarity. I'm good, Lady Scrapper. Doing well. Had a good dinner out. Did some grocery shopping. Had to go get some more coffee. Holy shit, people go around coffees going around here like crazy. I looked at my son. He's like smiling, like, not me. Um, Yeah, it's like, look, you got clarity. You understand where you're at. It's sometimes giving someone that fight and that, that final string, just cut the string. You'll feel a lot better. You've got something to look forward to. It's not like you're going to fall into an abyss of loneliness and desperation. You have all the safety nets around you. Holding on to the past used to be my strength with a lot of things. And throughout my life, moments have come where I've let go of things. Not everything at once, but, you know, this is one of those things where you're afraid to let go because of what was and what you thought and how you felt. But I guarantee you, once you cut that last tie, you'll feel better. And when you feel better, everything else around you will fill in the gap. There's a lot of illusions on here, though. It's just, I get, I don't, I don't want to talk for everyone, but for me, there was a lot of friendships that I thought I had when I first came on here, and basically, a lot of people get fucked over. It just happens. The more people you meet, the more chances you'll get fucked over. But also, the more chances you'll meet people that will make you a better person. Well, if you truly cared, then take that energy and put it where it's going to be appreciated. Nothing has changed except the recipient of your energy. You still have the same energy, you still have the same thoughts, you still have the same baseline emotional value. Just channel it somewhere where it's going to be useful. And I don't say this because I read it in a book. I say this because I've struggled with it and have struggled with it through my life to get over things that now I look back and it didn't really matter, but I held on for so long. That's true. That's true, Twisted. That's true. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, but how long? You only should pay the price once. It's not rent. It's not a tax. If you pay the price, you pay it one time and then you get out. You don't keep paying. Yeah, I get it. I mean, we've all been there. I'm sure we can all look back on something and like, yeah, shit. I've been there. I've been in this situation. And me, naturally, I don't like to give up on people. But now, when I've made up my mind that I'm going to give up on someone, I try to make it clear. But also, I don't have to be an asshole about it either. I mean, I guess my really early experiences with people who were very controlling and tried to, you know, narrate a certain storyline. My thing is, look, I tried very hard because I don't give up on people usually. I have learned to give up on people because my sanity and my health is more important than someone that's never going to appreciate me. It's not about but don't look at it by what he deserves or doesn't deserve. You have to think every day when you get up, what do you deserve and what do you want? That's not the first time that's been said around. Trust me, I've heard that too. But you have all the power and control that you need to make that not a thing and to make whatever you want happen happen. I said this and people in my own family get pissed at me. Okay. Look, if something happened to you in your childhood, it's fucked up, it's terrible, horrible, shouldn't have happened, and you're going to deal with it in different ways, in bite-sized chunks or large, huge boulders throughout your life. But that does not necessarily have to control how you interact with people to your dying day. You can, through a lot of counseling, a lot of work, you can isolate those things and say, hey, yes, something terrible happened to me in my childhood. I had a really shitty childhood. And it fucked me up for the first 20, 25 years. But from this point forward, if I get into a car accident because I was not paying attention, I was on my phone, it's not because what happened when I was 10. Like, you can't always use one single point in your history as a blame tool for everything else that happens from birth to death. Look, it's been said by more than one of my friends, but that being their friend is hard. And I disagree because the wording's wrong. Being someone's friend takes work. And if you're not working towards it every day, the friendship will die. And it could be natural. Usually, it's because we go on this euphoric ride. Like, oh, we're friends. We have this really cool relationship. We're hanging out. We're doing this. We're talking, blah, blah, blah. And we think that's just going to coast. Well, there's a bottom of a hill somewhere. And when you get near that bottom of the hill, your friendship's going to try to go up. And if you're not working on it every day, you're never going to get up that next hill. I don't know. I don't know what. I guess I've never known a hair color. One of my YouTube friendships ended because he offered me cocaine. I got a private message here. No, I'm kidding. Never mind. What? Putting in enough effort is hard. Putting in enough effort, that's self-doubt for a lot of times. Am I a good? People ask themselves all the time. I'm talking about emotionally quotient people that have a balance of emotions, not the, hate and rage crowd or the I don't feel anything because I'm not worthy. But people in the middle of the EQ, they feel these things like, oh, hey, really? Oh yeah, I did hear that. No one ever found out who it was. Hmm. But yeah, I don't. You know, here's the thing: the effort that we put in at the beginning of a relationship, whether it's a platonic friendship relationship or a love relationship or whatever, there's always an impression period. I'm going to impress this person. I want to put my best foot forward. And even online, it's the equivalent of hair and makeup done. You look pretty, you wear nice clothes, smell good. You know, appearance wise, you're great. You're funny and everything else. And then after all that introductory bullshit happens, eventually you wake up and smell morning breath from the other person. right? I mean, no, you always have to work on it, but we get really comfortable not working on it. Yeah, sometimes on here we have the equivalent of morning breath, where it's like everything was so great, the friendship was going great, and now I see past the. It's not even a facade, right? Because we choose what we see. It's just like going on a date with someone. You see the good in them because you really want to see the good in them because you want to be with someone, and they want to see the good in you because they want to be with someone, and that wears off. And then you notice some things, but then you trade it off to like, well, it's not that bad. I'll overlook it. And then you don't, and then you get pissed about it because now more of the annoying things are showing up than the really cool, like, you know, the euphoria of the first 6 months. When I first came over here on YouTube, I appreciated people because they were new. Like new people are very fascinating to me. You get to learn about new people, you get to meet new people, and you wonder if they're going to be, different than what you met before, right? And then about 6 months in, you're like, well, shit, or oh, great. We did have fun, but a lot of that fun was based on a lot of behind the scenes bullshit and manipulation and um, expected loyalty and being made to feel that if you did this and didn't do this, that you were disappointing someone, um, especially when you're the new kid on the block. Now it's I don't like discussing this way because it makes me feel like I'm saying something and I'm not. Now that I'm more seasoned in the situation, I try to remember my first few couple months on YouTube, and they fucking sucked, but they were also really fucking cool and great. I had like these really negatively positive, positive, negative, positively negative experiences here on YouTube. Well, the party hasn't ended. We've just matured. We've kind of weeded out some of the people that stopped us. They didn't see they weren't even that powerful. We allowed them to stop us. We focused on the wrong things. But it was fun. Like when you, yeah, I leaned into it. Lean in. Can't do it. I can't do it with this one. This one kind of, but you know, yeah, we sure we look. There's times where we go on a live stream in the morning, and in the afternoon someone will go live. We just kind of hand it off, and in the evening we'd all get together as the big crowd of people, and that'd be great. But behind the scenes, sometimes there was a price to pay for that bullshit because there was a lot of expectations laid on people. Like you have to come live with me, and you have to come up on panel because we're going to talk about this and that. And I'm like, I really don't want to. There's a lot of like weird expectations, and then because you're new, you're like, well, I guess this is the way this is. This isn't the way it is. Fuck that. Fun isn't allowed. Why not? No, I used to do the lean in thing. Uh, you were kidding. Okay. I used to do the lean in thing to annoy the fuck out of people. Let me lean in and tell you something real quick. Lean in. I'm going to lean in. Let me lean in and tell you about it. I had some fantastic moments where I leaned in and told people exactly how I felt. But at the same time, I also had these really cool times where we helped people, like people that were down shit in some, you know, dirt infested corner of their life. They came on YouTube. Not what I really recommend, but it's better than nothing. And we were there for people. There's not it's not all negative. There was good times, but it's really hard to remember the good times if you're always in a negative zone. ASMR. Dari D, do you know who connective tissue really was? Because she just took off and she kept pushing me to do ASMR. My platonic and friendly wave voice is very soothing. Um, I still don't listen to myself. When I hear myself, like if I forget to mute the YouTube side, I'm like, oh God, who's that guy? Yeah, you can. I mean, look, everyone has their own personal comfort level. I have a lot of things I like to discuss with people, but here's the thing: my comfort level discussing certain things. It was. Hmm. Well, that person's no longer around to get that bet. I need money. $50. They owe me. Um. Oh, your opinion. Oh, okay. I thought you knew for sure. Okay. Um. My comfort level may not be Lady Scrapper's comfort level. I honestly, I don't talk a lot about anything medical. I'm very like really like, hey, I had shoulder surgery, and then people might ask questions for like 5 minutes, and then we're done, and we're talking like about um, paper airplanes or whatever. Huh, interesting. Um, but some people want to share, and I think some people feel that it would be good to share in the right environment to help other people. Other people are very private, and they're just casual, chatters, whatever. And some people will never feel comfortable sharing anything because of things that have been done to them. And that's been done on purpose by emotionally bankrupt people who just don't understand that some people want to share some things. It's not like you're sharing your entire life. Um, you know, I told people like, you know, just be careful what you post might be not only seen by your friends, but also by people that may not like you. But if you spend your entire, and this is good in real life because this was done years ago in real life. In real life or online, if you're not yourself and you don't do what you want, you're just a puppet for someone else. and they win. And it's not about winning, but I'm making it very simplistic. Like, do you want to be you or do you want to be them and their puppet? If you want to share something, if you want to come on here at 3 o'clock in the morning and share a really bad day or something great or whatever, come on at 3 o'clock and share it. If you want to hop into a chat, read the room first, maybe that'd be helpful. And then kind of share some good news or some concern or whatever. That's a community. Dardy, here's the thing. You have been free. What you're holding onto is a piece of rope from the past that no one else is holding onto from the other side. You feel like that rope is attached to something, but it's been floating in the air for years now. So there's no sense in letting it. Yeah, you've been free. In all intents and purposes, you have been free from things, but you've been holding onto that rope, mentally thinking it's been attached to something. It's been flailing around in the air for years. You can only do that. No one else can do this for you. Trust me. I've waited a long time for some person to come and, you know, rebuild the bridge or burn the bridge or fix, you know, it's not a let me help you. It's a you help yourself type thing. Yeah, but see, here's the thing. Back then, you weren't in the prime part of your life where you had someone else to hold on to. Now you do. You're not alone. You don't feel alone. You're not holding on desperately because it's the only thing going for you, right? You have Azray. You have your friends. You have family. You have more than you did then. So this should be hopefully easier for you to break free of things that are keeping you mentally locked down. You thought he was that powerful, but he's not that powerful. If you wake up every morning feeling negative about something that is no longer, try waking up and feeling thankful and positive for the things that are with you now that you don't have to fight and get control of every time. Also, it happens, it does help to have a very sharp knife to cut these strings cleanly. And it's kind of weird. I know people have described it to me like this when they've let go of things that have contained them and kept them from being who they want to be. One, they realized it was all their fault, which is weird, right? Because you never want to blame yourself for anything. And two, they actually do feel this tug, this lack of resistance, this like, where you've been tug of war and then all of a sudden the other team lets go. And that euphoric feeling of you're going to fall, but it's going to feel good because you're better. Yeah, but where does loyalty end and servitude begin? And it's not even blaming him. Like, this is a you thing, right? This is like your battle. You set this up inside your head where you are this and that. He clearly sent signals years ago that this is what you were and how he saw you, but you were still, back 6 months. And you probably safety netted yourself into thinking, hey, this is where I want to be because this feels good, this feels safe. Why isn't everyone else back here with me on this part of the timeline? Different spots on the same timeline. You have all the power. I mean, for a lot of things, there is no one else as powerful as what you are inside, except they've separated you from that. Somehow they have become more important than who you are. So, and I'm not saying that I've cut all of my piano strings of my life. Some of them I've actually reconnected because there's some closure involved, but it's done healthy, and I'm not dependent upon what was. Closure and clarity are really important. Other times you just say, fuck it, bye. Slam a door down. They say we use like what, 10% of our brain, which is, I think it's been proven that we use way more. We use 100% of our brain, but not all the time. But we don't use like 5% of our soul. So yeah, appreciate what's in front of you and what you have, and it's in the past for a reason. Once you take the trash out, don't bring it back in your house. Sounds very Confucius like, but it's also like, where did I come up with that from? I knew someone else may have done it, but I know there was I know. Someone thought they threw away something, and the only thing they hadn't done was look through the trash they had taken out the night before. And so they said to me, well, I've got to go dig out through this trash. And so they're on the phone with me and they're like, well, I'm going to open this trash bag all over my kitchen floor. I said, no, do it out on the back deck. Don't take it back in your house. Once you take trash out, don't let it back in. That's where they came from. And they found it. It was a key. They had to put their hands through all the shit. Well, a lot of times people embody what we want. The really rare finds are the people that actually fill in part of your life. They become part of your life. A lot of people, we give them a bigger role on our stage than they need. Well, but it doesn't control you anymore. It's just, yeah, but the better question is, and I understand what you're saying. Why waste more years after that trying to reclaim what really wasn't there on your part? Like, you have all the power and control now. If you choose to use it. I mean, that's what I struggle with. But yeah, don't be too hard on yourself because you're not the only person that's ever, been through this unique situation that we think is unique to us. Happens all the time. This is just my opinions. I mean, it's not. I know Miller probably make a video. He thinks he's a doctor. No, experience Miller. You should try some. Also, Miller, I heard your video, and if I ever used the term pedophile, 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 PDF file, PDF filer, in regards to President Trump, I misspoke. Um, I understand you have a problem with Biff and Phil, and I know that both of them have said certain things, but let me make it very clear. And graphical content warning coming up. I may say words you may go, oh, President Trump has not been proven and or convicted of anything regarding pedophilia. He has been convicted of 34 counts of fucking up financials and covering up shit financially. Those are felonies. Those are criminal felony convictions. And also, he is held civilly liable for the sexual abuse, not rape, under New York law. And that's where they messed up. They could have got him for sexual deviancy and abuse, but not rape. And that's why they fucked that up. That's on the prosecution. But he was held civilly liable and paid $5.8 million to E. Jean Carroll. Now, it is not a criminal thing. It's a civil liability. He is responsible for it in civil court. Just to make that clear. And anytime you want to go through the Epstein files, we have access to them through, the DOJ. I mean, a lot of it's boring. A lot of it's emails mentioning people. A lot of it's weird photos that I still don't understand. But it's a lot to go through. He does love the attention. And if he was just normal with people, he could be in here chatting. He could be disagreeing, and I'd be fine with him disagreeing. Not even that. It's just the way off baseness. It's kind of crazy. No, I wasn't, and I didn't mean to say that you're the only person, but you feel like sometimes you're the only person that experiences it. We we tend as humans to think the situation's unique, and in the details it might be. Obviously, it's unique because it involves you, but other people have been through most of what we've been through in some fashion. Right, Miller? Right. And Miller, if you need sources for that, I would refer you to many sources that are legitimate. We can even go through whatever sources you feel, whatever I said tonight about the felony convictions and all that. That part, it happened. That's why he got a mugshot. Um, he didn't spend any time, but sentences were, dismissed and all that. But he has a felony conviction. He has 34 felony convictions on his record, and those don't go away. He just doesn't get punished for it. So there's criminal convictions, and there's civil responsibility that he bears the civil responsibility for it. All right, Dari, have a good one. I'm gonna go too. It's like 2 o'clock. I have to jump out of bed and do a commercial in the morning. I'm kidding. I'm gonna do one of those videos where I wake up and pretend I've been asleep all night and wake up and go, oh, wow, it's morning. Let's jump up and drink water and go run 30 miles. Yeah, like that. All right. It's been 3-ish hours. Y'all be good. Have a good day. Catch you later.